Okay, I'm back. My last left off from this thing, na client, and I kinda just want to talk about this thing again. I just recently learned that this is stupid. Why do we have a load balancer to one server? The point of load balancer is to distribute the request to different server like this, like that. And we only really have server in here. So um, I just want to go back here because I want to discuss the this part since it is the one I learned recently and have kind of the problem. Now, I just want to create a plan for it. Very simple. And I'm making a plan for it because we kind of need to know about why do we even use load balancer in the first place and actual system. Because the system right now is pretty much, we already identify the functional and non-functional. Non-functional would mostly would come from the client, but we will create one on our own. And that would be that the functional is this thing, almost everything in here. We can post. The functional is that we can have an school management thing, and the focus is the learning platform. The point of the learning platform is that professor can post quizzes and activities, and student can have a forum where they can discuss problems, discuss problems. And also, each time they complete something, it would be like they gain a point. As for what a point is, that's not a problem for now. But that is the point, to have a centralized way for student to learn and go back to every time they kind of forget something. Because lessons are posted, so they can just rewatch it. No. The how do I say this? The non-functional, this is my own non-functional, is that this is easy to use. Um, what else? We don't need this thing to be consistent all the time. Like someone posted and that thing that will be shown immediately. No, we do not need that. What we need is that this is what is in it is actually viable. Like um, data consistency. Like, and I mean when data consistency, I mean is that the data that is there is accurate. It actually came from the right user. Like it came only from the teachers. From correct. And the last one is that, and the last focus is how, what is the last focus should be. No, we do not need that. And the last focus is the student actually has to learn something. And that kinda is tied here, I would say. Because non-functional can be a lot of things. It can be almost anything. And I don't even know if this thing is considered as non-functional. Okay, okay, signal is shit, so I will just leave this alone. And the thing is, the last one is student actually has to enjoy using this. don't even know if any of these things is true, but there usually is that the different one. We got a functional business requirements and non-functional. A non-function business is when we solve a problem. Let's say in school, there's no centralized way of learning things. Like we cannot go back to past lessons. Instead, the business requirements would be they have a place where they can go back to relearn them or rewatch a lesson, and that's not really non-functional requirements. Non-functional requirements would be user because they how do I say that user-friendly UI, or we make this thing 2 seconds faster. Those are like non-functional. And also, we will talk about again the architecture style. This thing because I was too shallow with it. Okay, I will start with this thing for now. No, architecture style. Architecture style is pretty much the data, how the system will look, how will it be managed, how it is structured. That's it. Let's say in Laravel. In Laravel, the architectural structure is, I will actually add that here, is monolith, MVC, plus layered. That is the architectural structure of Laravel. Now, why do we need to know this? Why is it important? This is important because where do I write this thing? Wait.